Hey guys. No, cat deal. Dolly.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Dolly, no.
Dolly, my phone ain't your toy.
Oh,
Give me that. You shitty. You're so shitty.
gray hair shining right there. My goodness, my goodness.
Look at this.
She giving you shuggies. Shuggy, shuggy, shuggy. Aw, so sweet. Hey guys. Hey Misha. How are you? How's your daughter?
Misha. Oh, that is so funny.
Hey Carolyn. Somebody comment something, so because it's only showing 2 people on here, but it says 248. So hey Pamela. 281.
282.
Hey Ann.
You guys, we've got some great news, okay? We got y'all's Q&A planned.
Hey Chica, thank you for commenting. How are you?
Friday.
Hey Betty.
We got y'all's Q&A planned
Madge, we did. Sorry.
Friday at 4 o'clock, so I'm so excited.
Callie is excited. Can you tell them who you're going to do a Q&A with?
We're going to do the Q&A with the baseball team. You guys have been asking me to do that, and I have been asking myself to do that, so we have pulled some red tape, and we got it.
We are going to do
Or
a
like
Q&A.
red, black, and white tape.
She's going to do a Q&A with the baseball team before their game on Friday night.
Yes.
So she's really excited.
Yes.
Barbara said the song, well, hello,
Dolly.
Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly.
Dolly.
Michelle,
Dolly.
you didn't miss anything.
Dolly.
Not at all. Absolutely.
Dolly.
She
Dolly.
did get her shot today. I don't know if y'all saw. Amanda was okay today, Jessica, yes. I had told her that I would come and help her clean out her garage.
Play with the lizard today.
Yes, and Callie got to play with the. Yes, Rebecca, I seen that. I told Amanda I would come and help her.
I saw the most terrifying looking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh gosh, what was it?
That bus driver, bless his
Oh.
heart, he fell asleep.
We went through the drive-through. I had promised Amanda I would come and help her clean out her garage, and so we went and got the. Callie did school this morning. Then we went and got her shot. Then we come home and she did therapy, and then I had to run an errand. We came home. She did therapy. Then we went to Amanda's house to help her clean out her garage.
Okay.
And I took her through the drive-through. Her daddy got her a Taco Bell gift card the other day. So I took her through Taco Bell drive-through to get Taco Bell, and there was a school bus there. And the school bus driver, evidently the people was on the inside, and the school bus driver was slumped over, and you couldn't see like her face, but you could see like the top of her head, and you could see her hands, and her hands looked like they were on the steering wheel. And it looked like almost she was bobbing back and forth, like doing this. And I didn't know if something like bad was wrong. And so Callie was like, Mama, we need to ride back around and make sure she's okay. So we rode back around, and she still, or he, I don't know which one it was still slumped over with her head like that. So Callie goes, Mama, you need to call somebody. And so I called inside and told them to get somebody that was with that bus to go out there and check on the bus driver. And evidently they had just fell asleep, but it scared Callie. Rebecca, I seen that, and oh my gosh, I wish we were going.
Where?
Dollywood opens Saturday.
Oh,
Why'd you have to go and remind
Diane,
us?
that was what she called me for. She was telling me that she was on her way home, and oh no, no, I know you wasn't being rude, absolutely. And Dee's doing good. Look at those socks Daddy's got on. Daddy has cotton candy peeps. Miss Judy, I saw that today. Daddy has foxes on his sockses.
Calvin's not gonna peek. You want me to get you?
Huh?
You gonna have one on live?
Nah. I'm good. Guys, we got Dolly yesterday.
Debbie, I don't know what you're saying, but you can just hop off here. If you don't think that I handled anything right, you can just get off. Plain and simple. She's my child. I did what I had to do. If you don't like it, you can just get off the page. Thank you. I'll just remove you. There we go. I removed her.
Look at what Dolly had in her hair yesterday.
Where?
It's teeny tiny.
Let's see. Is it a heart?
No, it's a flower.
Oh, she had a flower. Dolly had a flower in her. She's feeling fine, Valerie. She had no, she has no, like, nothing.
Look at that.
Susan, I have heard of diamond dots, or diamond art. Callie, a couple of followers has sent Callie some diamond art. Callie did great today. She did amazing. What is so funny? What is it? She's crazy.
What?
Thank you.
Look at Dolly.
Where? Oh, her tongue. How funny. You know what? It's sad because a lot of people don't have people to fight for them to get what they need. And I mean, I said before I did it that that some may not agree, and that's fine. I respect that. I respect, just like I say every night before we do, or not every night, but most of the time I say I respect your religion, your beliefs, whatever. I know what I believe in, and you know, it's a lot of unknown. It's a lot of questions and a lot of stuff that's not answered. But as parents, me and her daddy felt and seeked God's will and had peace about it, and that's what we felt that we needed to do for our child. Just like the doctor calling us and telling us about her having to have heart surgery. Well, we had to make that decision. The doctor said, I will leave it up to you, because she can die when we put her to sleep because of where the narrowing is in the aorta. Plus, it's very dangerous to put a Williams syndrome child to sleep. And the doctor said, but if she don't have it, she'll go into cardiac arrest. It's just a matter of time. So we had to make that decision. I mean, it could have been bad either way. So we had to make that decision. I understand that there's a lot of unknown about this vaccine. I know, but so has there been a lot of unknown when polio, when other vaccines. We give Callie the flu shot. That's just something that we do to try to keep her safe. And that is just, I mean, that's what I'm here for. I will do everything I can, everything in my power. And I researched it. I knew she was approved to have it. She met all the guidelines. All of her specialists said to get it. And I mean, I respect her view, but don't tell me I did something wrong. So, because I'm her mom, and I will, and not only that, I'll fight for other special needs kids. I'll fight for them too, because I believe that if their parents, if they went to get that vaccine and they did not, and they didn't give it to them, then that was wrong. And I fought for them too, because they should have been able to get it too. So whoever don't like that, I'm fine with you just, hopping off the page, and not following us or whatever. But I have to do what I have to do to protect my child, and I will do whatever I have to do to protect my child. And I will fight. That doesn't mean I'll literally fight you, but you come and mess with my kids, I probably would. But I will fight till I'm dead in my grave for my kids. And I've had to fight insurance. I've had to fight doctors. I've had to fight, what else? Prescriptions. I've had to fight for, and not just Callie, all my kids. And to this day, I mean, Amanda's 30-something years old, and I'll fight for her today. I'll fight for my son-in-laws. They're my family, and I will fight. So let's just get off that, because I'm just not in the mood to be negative tonight. So I'm in a good mood. Callie got her she got.
I have a picture to show you.
Okay, she has a picture to show you. And let me just tell you what she did when she got in there. The very first thing she did when we walked up, there was I think it's the National Guard there, and there was a National Guard lady, and Callie immediately told her how beautiful she was. And they had masks on, and all you could see was like her eyes and her hair and all, and she had the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. She was gorgeous.
But Callie,
I said, thank you for your service.
That's what Callie said. And it just made my heart just overflow to hear Callie tell everyone she passed how beautiful they were, thank you for your service.
I got to tell the first person.
Wait, you got to see.
I got to tell the first person in You're Straight, I love your tattoos. And man, that made my heart feel so good.
She said, and I knew when she saw that tattoo, I knew it was coming. The lady that checked us in had a tattoo, and Callie goes, I love your tattoo. And she goes, huh?
The lady goes, huh? And I was like, yeah, girl, I love it. She had cherries on one side, and then she had a heart with angel wings on the other side.
Absolutely.
It was beautiful.
Whenever we're talking about, fighting for your family, when my youngest brother, was in school, he was tongue-tied. Callie was tongue-tied when she was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have to have surgery.
Yeah, they had to clip your tongue, and they had to clip my brother's tongue. And he talked. He had like a little bit of a different. When he talked, it sounded a little bit different, and people used to make fun of him. And I used to get in fights all the time because I protected him. He was my brother, and I didn't like it. And the kids at school, if they were special needs, if anybody made fun of them, I stood up for them. I've always did that, and I'll stand up for them, and all. So Callie has a picture. This is last year. Was it last year or year before?
I have no idea.
Let's see. No, it was last year, wasn't it, Keith, when she threw out the first pitch? Keith? When she threw out the first pitch, wasn't it last year?
Yeah, and this year.
Yeah. Yes, okay. Right before COVID.
February.
This is the basketball. The baseball team.
I got another cigar.
And this was right before the
She's in their team picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what she's showing them. This was right before the pandemic hit. And this is the baseball team that she's going to be doing the Q&A with. Michelle, tongue-tied is when this part of your tongue is connected to that part down there. It sort of turns under. Yeah.
What is this part? I know this is called the tongue, but what is that?
I don't know what that's called. I have no idea.
Maybe your esophagus.
Your esophagus is back here.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys, that is the baseball team that I'll be doing the Q&A with.
So I see a lot of y'all are getting your first shots. I'll tell you what we got. We got Pfizer because Callie's 16. Callie's 17. But you can have Pfizer when your group is called. You can have Pfizer at 16 and above. So with them calling intellectual disabilities, Callie was able to get the Pfizer. So we did Pfizer. Me and Keith got the Pfizer vaccination. They did mine. They told us it's better to get it in the arm that you use all the time because moving it around and keeping it going keeps it from being sore. So
Here's another picture.
I saw that, Miss Beverly. I saw that on Facebook this morning.
Oh,
What? Oh,
it enlarged. There it is.
oh, here's Callie. This was last year at the ball game, or after the ball game. Yes, and she's so excited to do the Q&A.
Oh my gosh.
With Callie, can you
Very
go take that basket and sit it out here on the floor, because we need to make sure she don't eat that.
Well, it's gonna make that fall. I tried to get it up.
Hold the front of that, Dolly. You got to quit eating that basket, sissy. So today they asked Callie. They said, Callie, which arm do you use? Which arm do you write with? And which arm do you use? Which one is your dominant arm? I think is what they said. Oh, get that. Don't let her get that.
What?
And she goes, I use both of them. And she does.
Don't let me
What
get
you just
what?
threw in there.
Oh, I didn't throw anything in there.
And so
It's sitting right there.
you threw a longer one of these in there.
Oh, I did.
And so
Oh, yeah.
there you go. So the lady said, oh my gosh, that is amazing that you can use both of them. Alicia, bless your heart. We, it was strange today because where we went yesterday or Monday, me and Keith went, we didn't have to get out of the car. They did it in the car, and they had like different sections that you went to. This section you filled, you turned in your papers, and this section they gave you a number, and then this section you pulled up and you waited, and then they pulled you into like this hangar type like building thing, and you pulled up and they gave you your shot in the car. You didn't even have to get out. But over here in Gainesville, you had to get out of the car, and there wasn't hardly anybody in there. I was really surprised that there wasn't that. I mean, like. When we left today out of there wasn't but 2 people in there to get shots.
We didn't even know when we was supposed to be.
Laura, which one did you get? Shirley, the reason that they turned her away yesterday is because that lack of communication. That was absolutely the exact words the lady gave us yesterday. She said that it was just a lack of communication down the line. The reason Callie met the guidelines is because, okay, so Moderna is 18 and up. Johnson & Johnson's 18 and up. I think Johnson & Johnson's 18 and up. I know it's not 16. But they, instead of the governor, which makes the guide or goes by the CDC guidelines, but he puts in there, I guess, his like wording or whatever. And so he put adults with intellectual disabilities and caregivers of those individuals and parents of children with medically complex, compromised. I don't know exactly what the words were. And teachers. So with her being 17, Pfizer is 16 and up. So even though that word adult was on there, it should have read Pfizer if you're 16 and up and intellectual disability. If you following me, but it didn't, and it should have been relayed down the line to these vaccine places, the vaccine sites that they're doing. It should have been given, like, honestly, really all that would have had to been done is when I called the CDC, then I called the District 2 Health Department vaccine appointment line. Well, they knew Callie was 17. They made the appointment. They said she met the guidelines only for Pfizer. So whenever they told me, they made the appointment. And then she got, they said, I know she's not an adult, so she doesn't have ID, so you need to bring your ID. So they knew that. But then when I got there, those people did not know. And there was other people that had been turned away because of the same thing. They had made their appointment. They knew that they met the guidelines. So anyway, that's how it went about. And then after I, tried to talk to somebody instead of, having to fight like I did, nobody would talk. No, everybody, you have to, which I completely understand. But there should be somebody that you can talk to. That I shouldn't have had to wait till today, but I'm thankful. I'm not going to complain. I'm thankful that that we got it today, and she did great. She loved being in there, and you've got to hear this. So
the part that made me a little bit nervous was the length of the needle. It was about that long. But I've had worse needles put in me, and that one I didn't even feel.
Can you tell them about the nurse that gave you your shots?
The nurse is actually from Haiti, and I've always said ever since I was a baby that I would eventually adopt from Haiti.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool. She was from Haiti.
And when she heard that lady's accent, she just was like, where are you from? And the ladies just looked at her because I think it shocked her that she realized that she had an accent. And she said, I'm from Haiti. And Kelly goes, oh, she goes, I've always wanted to adopt from Haiti. So she was excited.
Had a big grin on her face.
Yes, she did.
How many of you guys are excited about Friday night? It really is going to be some Friday because we're probably going to have to take a whole bunch of donuts.
Thank you, Carol.
To repay them for it.
We all three of us got Pfizer. Callie did great today.
No arm pain at all.
No arm pain. Actually, when she had these last two vaccines from her pediatrician, y'all remember how she did. She couldn't even hardly move either one of her arms, and she felt terrible. So she may feel terrible tomorrow. I don't know. Her arm may hurt tomorrow. But anyway, she hasn't complained at all. She came out of there laughing. I'm
thankful because, you guys, I was so scared that I was going to be in so much pain and not be able to move it. But you guys, look.
Oh, Donna, bless your heart.
I can swing it.
She can swing it.
I had my first one. I could only get it up like that high off of the ground.
Mikhail, I hope I'm saying that right. I know that you weren't being rude. I know that. Absolutely.
Riding the pony back there. Ride the pony.
That's her arm. She's riding the pony. Hey, Jesse from the UK. Oh, my gosh. No, Dolly. We get the second shot the 29th and the 31st. Actually, we get the shot. Second shot. No. We get the second shot on Delaney's due date. Yes. So
you probably won't be able to go up to the hospital with her.
Absolutely. I think she's going to have the baby before then. Absolutely, Gloria. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, she got it. So she, don't get in you can't jump up there, but you can play. Just don't jump. Nope, you can't, you can't jump. You got to go play with your toy over there. Go play. She's like, what? What are you saying? Dolly, no, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, you're not supposed to throw it.
Yeah, mine wasn't sore. Mine wasn't sore the next day. I had mine on Monday, And I told Callie today,
boy.
I said, don't be surprised if it doesn't, like you feel like once you move it, you can sort of feel a little bit of something, but it doesn't really hurt. Mine did that night, like it was sort of touch, but it wasn't like it ached or it was sore when I moved it. Dolly, no. It was just sore, a little bit sore, almost like you had a little bruise. That was it. And today's Wednesday, and I don't have any kind of, every once in a while, it just depends on the way I do. You can tell that I got it, but it doesn't actually hurt. So
Yeah, who's excited about Friday? I have to know.
she is due on the 31st.
Send me red hearts, guys, if you're ready for Friday. Or send me red, black, and white hearts if you're ready.
Oh, Danielle, we miss you too. We were supposed to come to Arizona last June. I think it was in June.
Down, Dolly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Danny, I did not see your comment, but I see where somebody oh, I see it now. It just came across. It said I've been trying to ask questions, but I'm being filtered. Danny, I can see that now. I seen where somebody else comment or answered your question. Callie has Williams syndrome.
I do. It's a deletion of the 7th chromosome, and I do not call it a disorder at all. It's my miracle, because this is how God made me, and this is the way He intentionally wanted me to be. So I would not change myself, even if I could change myself. So that's just the raw, true me. We're all about love, and we're all about spreading God's word. So I'm glad you decided to come on here and join us. And Friday, I will be doing.
She's trying to read the comments. Is what she's doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna be doing a Q&A with my baseball team here. So this is gonna be exciting. And you guys, I'll be fully vaccinated.
all those hearts.
So maybe we could have a pool party here.
Oh, you'll be fully vaccinated at the end of this month.
Yep, so maybe we could have a pool party over here.
No, you want to have a
And
pool
I
party?
can invite all of them over.
She is going to do a Q&A with the baseball team. The baseball team that she's came to her birthday party, and that went to the prom and sung with her at the prom.
Blesses my mama bear heart to see Dolly running around like that.
So that's exactly right, Jesse. Oh my goodness, that is great.
Oh, somebody said he has Williams syndrome.
Oh, okay, Johnny Love. No, we have not. Callie's birthday is
June 27th, 6/27/03.
She did go today, and she did not go to the ball game today. We thought it was just like an hour away, but it wound up being like 2 hours away. Oh, well, hour and a half away. So,
Other side of Athens. I didn't get off in time. I'm sorry.
oh, Joyce said, yeah, and Daddy got tied up at work, so we don't want to go that far without him. So, Reba, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law and father-in-law got their shots, and my mother-in-law said the second shot, she was like sleepy, really like tired and sleepy the next day, and then my father-in-law ran like a low-grade fever and was tired, but within like 2 days after that, they were up and out going. So
Somebody said they're coming to my pool party. Okay.
Oh.
You guys all come to the pool party.
But yes, thank you for being on here. Callie has Williams syndrome, and she just loves to spread her love. She just loves to encourage people and love people. And we started this during the pandemic when it first started, about a few months after the pandemic started, because Callie just broke her heart that she couldn't get out and be with people and encourage people and love on people, and she has a love for people that is just like you just it's inexplainable. I just don't even have words. And so she started, we started doing, she's always did shout outs where we recorded it. But then, she decided she wanted to go live a couple of times.
Yeah.
And so then we just started going live every day. And so Callie would stay on here. Literally,
24
she would have a GoPro on her 24/7.
I'll be like, hey guys, it's 1 a.m.
Linda, yes.
Let's do it. Let's jump on it. Let's just do it.
Pamela, that's good. Pamela got the Johnson & Johnson shot last Friday, and she said all is good.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
There is Porter Wagner.
Porter Wagner.
Our weather here has been amazing. It is, Melanie, thank you. She said your love is contagious.
Oh, thank you.
Today when we went to get her shot, they kept looking at the last name and the lady goes, well, I didn't want to say anything, but she said, that is a beautiful last name. And I was like, well, thank you. She said, when I first looked at it, she said, I thought it was her first name. But she said, that is beautiful. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yes.
I cannot wait for you guys to see them. They are
absolutely,
so
Vicky.
I'll be sure to tell them to be dancing for y'all out on the baseball field. We're going to try to get some photos taken, and then we're going to...
Joey, you should be able to get it. Have they got the Johnson & Johnson where you live now? Oh, Taylor, that is so sweet. Absolutely.
So, actually, you know,
Jessica, absolutely.
You know the person that got the baseball players to come to my birthday?
You what now?
You know the person that actually got the baseball players to come to my birthday? Who?
Miss Hatcher? No.
Christy McGee.
That's right.
She knew the fundraiser for the Flowery Branch baseball team, so she got in contact with her, and then they messed up and messaged each other back and forth for a little bit, and then they found them, and then they,
Miss Kathy said she's still cracking up the other night when you was playing doctors, when you were being the doctor's office, or I was the doctor's office.
Let's play it again.
Callie does this at school.
Hello.
So that's, okay. Are you the doctor's office or am I?
Oh, you're the you're the client. Just call
I'm
me.
the client?
Yeah.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
Hello. My name is Dr. Truelove. How may I serve you? Here we have a few options. I am a dating advice specialist. So if you need any
I don't
advice
need no dating advice.
about you or your significant other's relationship,
I thought you
called the right place.
I thought you were a doctor.
I am a doctor, but I'm that brain kind of doctor, relationship specialist. What do they call them things?
Oh,
But
Lord.
anyways, you want to continue this, or do you want to?
I need a medical doctor.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Callie speaking.
Is this the doctor's office?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you didn't answer the phone and say this is the doctor's office.
I know Dr. Truelove specializes in dating advice.
Oh.
And Callie.
You're Dr. Callie?
I'm Dr. Callie now.
Okay.
I was Dr. Truelove, but now I'm Dr. Callie.
Okay. Dr. Callie, I had my COVID vaccine yesterday, and I was just wondering, is it okay that I go back to and resume my normal activities?
Yes, ma'am. The only thing that I would suggest is if you have injection pain, like where, the injection site pain, then I would recommend you do some physical activity with that arm.
Okay.
Because I had mine the other day, And if I did not move it, then it would hurt really, really bad.
Okay.
So I think you should put some heat and ice over it.
Okay.
And then I think that you should do some arm stretches with it.
Okay.
So, if you've had any other vaccines, you might want to check with your physician doctor to make sure that it is okay that you had the COVID shot with all the rest of your vaccines. But other than that, you are clear to go. And this call may be monitored or recorded for doctor purposes only.
Thank you.
Can I get a form of ID, please?
You can't because you're on the phone. Huh? She said, can I get a form of ID? I said, you can't because you on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
She's
and
so
actually,
funny.
if you want me to massage you, you just call and make another appointment.
I sure could use a massage.
Which shoulder was it?
Which shoulder?
Let's just
Just
fake it. Just say it.
my right shoulder.
All right.
Okay, so somebody asked, how do you know where to get the shot? There is numbers that you can call. I got the number from the CDC, but if you call, I know in Georgia, I don't know if it's in every state, but Kroger, CVS, Walgreens, the health department, some healthcare, like your primary care physician, and like we have a Longstreet Clinic here. They also have like a site, but Callie got hers through the health department. So, and that's where we also got ours too. Oh, Dolly. Hang on, guys. I got to get her down. Dolly, you can't do that, sweet girl. Come on. You cannot be jumping on the couch. Oh.
Here, would you like to hold her leash?
I mean, she's quick as I just don't even know, Dolly. But bless her heart, I feel sorry for her. No, you can't. I feel sorry for her because she's been so, cooped up. And, Dolly, no. And she's just ready to get out. She's ready to play. Okay.
So, you guys. Oh, she's mad. Look at her.
Mikhail, I do see this one that you said you're asking for prayer. Absolutely.
You're tired of them flies on a bugle horse. Can I work with this shoulder, please?
Well, oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Okay. Hang on. Down. Okay. All right, sit. All the way down. 1, 2. Stay. Now I thought you could play, but you're just not being nice. You can't jump on the couch. You're going to get in trouble. And if Miss Kimberly sees us on here, ooh, you're going to get in troubles. Jandy, if Callie had not been intellectually, or had the intellectual disabilities, she could not have got it right now. The only way that she did get it was because of the intellectual disabilities. If they have, as far as I know, now I may be completely wrong about this. As far as I know, they have not called, now, our governor was going to have did you see it, Keith?
What's that?
He was doing some kind of a news talk or whatever tonight or today, but I haven't seen it. But as far as I know, the only ones they have called is intellectual disabilities. So, and that's the way Callie got hers. I don't think that they've called with the medically complex. They've called parents of the medically compromised or complex children, but they haven't called individuals. I don't think. I may be wrong about that, but the way that I read it, And that's the way Callie, if she had not had the intellectual disability, she would not have met the guidelines this time. Right, exactly. I completely understand, Joey. Alicia, yep. I heard somebody say, yesterday they said, the National Guard man said, well, Dolly, stop. Said, can we not put her on the waiting list? And the nurse said no. And so, I don't know why that Callie, whenever they told us no yesterday, why they wouldn't put you on a waiting list, but they wouldn't put her on a waiting list. So I don't know.
Georgia ranks last for first doses, it says.
Yeah, and this morning waking up, Dolly, no noise. Waking up this morning to the news, we're so bad. We usually wake up like at 2 or 3 in the morning, and we have our TV on just about all night long. And on the TV this morning when I woke up, it was saying that Georgia was ranked the very last for the first doses being administered. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know, I don't know, but I'm just thankful we got ours. We're scheduled for our second dose, and
it feels so good.
Callie said it feels so good. Okay, Diane has a good question, Callie. How did you meet the baseball team?
Okay, so one of the previous members, he just graduated this year. So I had bought this beautiful, beautiful red dress. And this was my first time going to this church. Because, thank you, Jesus, the previous church we had went through was under construction at the time. And they was going to send us to the Fox Theater. But Fox Theater was way too small to hold all the people. So we had to go to Hopewell Baptist Church. And actually, Angie, love you, girl. Kudos to you. She's the one that told us about Hopewell. So I had brought my cousin with me. He's a fireman. And we went, and all of a sudden, this tall guy walks up, and he's like, can I have my picture made with you? I didn't know what to say, because at first I was like, sure, you can have a picture with my dog. I don't care. And then he wanted his picture made with me. And I was like, yeah. And then I had no idea that red was a flowery branch color at the time. And so then my therapist told me, she's like, well, they're playing our team. So I went to that game that they were playing, which was Chastity. And then it just started.
Snowballed from there.
Just snowballed from there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, Chris. They say, this is what I've heard, and I'm no expert on this whatsoever, but it says that you can still am I right? You can still get the virus, but the chances are of it being really bad is
You're 0 after the second, 2 weeks after the second shot.
okay, you're 0 as far as
Hospitalizations and death.
okay, all right. So after the second dose,
2 weeks after.
2 weeks after the second dose, you're 0 of hospitalizations or death. So that means that you're You're very protected. I mean, I guess really that it would be like the flu shot, that, if you get the flu shot and then you get the flu, you just have like a mild case of it, even though, you might still get it. I guess it's like that. I don't know, but I know they do say that it is effective. So, yeah.
So that's how I met the baseball team. Was
Misty's on here.
Hey, Misty.
Misty, Callie's gonna do a
Girl,
Q&A.
Girl, I'm trying to tell the story. Can you remember? I'm trying to tell the story because I really can't remember. I can remember, but then so last February it was has it been 2 years or 3 years? I feel like it's been 3.
Last February was a year. So this February was 2
years.
No. Is that right, Keith?
What's that?
How long have we been going to Hopewell? 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
This year would have been the 3rd year. Yes. This year would have been the 3rd year. Oh, this year was the 3rd year that we went.
Yeah, you guys, it's so incredible. And the baseball team is so nice. And now that we've got our Q&A figured out, I have to wake up really early tomorrow morning, get in the shower, finish my school, and then put some of that scrub back on my hands because my hands are starting to dry out again. And then I'm going to wake up Friday morning feeling all good inside and all that. And I'm going to go and we're going to nail that Q&A.
She's so excited about doing a Q&A with the baseball.
We got to be sure that Coach Ray is in the Q&A with us.
Absolutely.
Because he's the one that started the whole thing.
Yes, we're going to go live.
We're going to be live.
We've already talked to, Miss Hatcher talked to Coach Ray today. And he said that would be amazing. And we're going to do it Friday. So her Friday live will be from the baseball field. And we will be going live with the baseball team or some of the baseball team. I don't know that all of them will be there. It just depends on how Coach Ray says how we can do it. And then we will be doing a Q&A with the baseball team. So she's excited about that. I'm so excited for her.
I've loved them ever since then. It just like snowballed. I don't know what happened. Like, I never imagined myself, like, I've loved baseball all my life, but I never pictured myself falling in love with the whole team and, like, going to every single home game, but it snowballed. It's been love at first sight ever since then. So we have been rocking and rolling for 2 years.
Chris, I'm telling you, she can give some advice on love.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if somebody ever came to me with dang advice, I'd give it to them straight. I'll tell it to them straight from the heart.
Oh my gosh, today.
You know they need a made love star.
Today we're going down the road and she's so excited about this Q&A. And I said, oh, Callie, I said, y'all have got to sing Beautiful Crazy again. And then she said,
well, my followers have been asking me to sing to them, but I don't know what to sing to.
Yeah, she goes, they've been asking me, or my followers said I need to sing to them, so what should I sing? And all of a sudden I said,
this team is on fire.
We're going down the road, and I told her, I said, I know what you can sing.
But we got to still work on it because we haven't got it all ready.
Yes, tell them what we got. We got a little bit. I said, Callie, here, let's make it up. So we'll have to think about it.
Everybody stares as we go by, 'cause they can see us win every night. Watch us as we're winning every night. And nobody knows we'll be the best team that you ever seen.
Oh, she's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get all that before Friday, maybe next Friday.
You got it. You got it.
You guys.
Okay, Mikkel, are you talking in resources for the classes, but I'm doing so well that I'm afraid. Mikhail, you fight, girl. You fight for, you stay where you are if you feel like you need to stay where you are. You don't let them move you. We just had Callie's IEP, and I have to say, I have absolutely great teachers. And I've always had great teachers and a great support system with Callie's school. Great therapies, and Callie's all of her therapists are absolutely amazing. But I've had one therapist that sort of guided me along the way, and if I've ever had any questions, she's always helped me. And she's amazing. And it took me a long time to realize that, not a long time, but that I know my child, like her doctors will say, her pediatrician has always said, I'm always going to listen to you. You're her mom. You know her better than we do. And mom's intuition is always the best. I'll always listen to you. And it took me a while to realize that that I had a voice to speak up for her with the school. But I really haven't ever had to go against anything, or I haven't had to ask for anything that they weren't willing to get for her or help with. So it's absolutely been, IEPs are still stressful, but they've been actually very amazing. And we've always had a very good support system with her school and her teachers and therapies. And we've made friends, even the teachers that are not her teachers anymore. I've had several yesterday message me and said, girl, I can write a mean letter, I can fight, I can pray, I can fight, I can, and what a blessing that is that, those ladies are still in our life, and that they are willing to, still help with Callie, and still, do what they need to do to make sure she, is safe and gets what she needs. And so, I understand you fight for what you feel is right, and you stand up for yourself. And I know it's hard, but you have to, because if you don't, nobody else is going to. And when I say that, they are people that will, but there's a lot that won't. So you do what you feel like is the best thing for you.
Hey, Missy, I'm going to need you to tell Caleb to warm up that gorgeous voice of his.
You what?
Ain't that right, Mom? Huh? We're gonna need Caleb to warm up that gorgeous voice of his. It makes me cry.
That's funny. Oh, Betsy, thank you. You're so sweet. If y'all wonder what Callie's looking at, there, on the TV, the commercials where
so sorry.
Callie loves music, and you know how they advertise the Time Life, and it's all the different singers, and they sing little bits and pieces. Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, Porter Wagner, all of them are on there, and it'll show them every once in a while. And I can see, when I'm watching her, and I can see her, look, there's Dolly and George Jones. That's crazy. Let's see. And I understand that, Linda. Absolutely. Some people don't want to take it, and we completely respect that. And I completely respect how people feel about it. And I support and respect everybody's opinions and what's best for them. That's what makes us individuals, and it makes us who we are. And so, I respect that.
I love you guys.
Nurse Callie.
So much.
Yes. Nurse Callie.
Yes. I am the doctor of love.
Stella said when you was massaging my arm, that's how far behind we are. When you was massaging my arm, you laid down, you were putting yourself to sleep massaging my arm.
Was I? I had no idea. Guys, I'm telling you, I have out-of-body experiences sometimes.
Amber, she is going through the terrible too. She ain't even made it to one yet, bless her heart. She's tired of being, I'm not giving her the pain medicines anymore. She didn't have them last night. She didn't have them today, and she's done fine. She's still on antibiotic, and she's got that a lot to go, and she cannot stand. She's just like Doodle. Doodle was funny, wasn't he?
Oh my God, there was this one time where she bit in the pill, and I thought she cracked her tooth because it sounded terrible. It went.
It was a capsule, and she bit into it.
A what?
A capsule.
You said capsule.
Whatever. Let's see. Dolly's feeling absolutely amazing. Actually, and I'm not saying I'm not going to say. I started to say that she feels way a lot too good. But I don't want to say that. She does feel really good, and she's ready to take off and go. But she's still.
Hey, Kathy.
Let's see. Oh, Stephanie, she gets on the couch. She loves the couch. She gets on our furniture. She the reason that she can't jump on the couch is because she just was spayed, and she's not supposed to be jumping or running around. She's supposed to be being calm, and so absolutely. Matter of fact, you'll see her more when we're on live jumping across our back than anything, but she is allowed to get on the couch. Absolutely. When we first got Doodle, the trainer asked us, she said, whatever your views are on the couch and on the furniture, you need to decide now, because if you hold them on the couch, then they're going to want to get on the couch when they get older. And I said, oh my gosh, they are part of the family. They're going to sit on my couch. And she said, well, then that's fine. So absolutely. Dolly and Doodle both loves the chair. And every time Keith will go to try to sit down in it, both of them, Doodle used to, but Dolly does now, runs and jumps up in the chair and lays down and looks at him like, it's mine. Here's Dolly and Callie. She's giving Callie some sugies. Stephanie, how are you?
How many of you guys love puppy breath? I love puppy breath. It's the best.
Oh, gosh. Goodness. Kelly, you're a good doctor, they said.
Oh, thank you. I specialize in dating advice. LOL.
That's good, Donna. I've heard a lot of people say that. There's Dolly. It's so bright. Oh, there it is. There's Dolly when she was a puppy.
I could just eat her up.
Look at that. I know it. Me too.
She honestly ate me. That little tongue, that little wormy tongue.
Oh, Patsy. Patsy said it's her daughter's birthday on Saturday and she's making mochis. Is it hard to make? Is the, okay, Cindy, she has to heal for 2 weeks. They told us not to let her jump, not to let her go up and down stairs, not to be in and out of the car, unless we pick her up. And, let's see, what else? Not to be jumping on the furniture. And she really needs to, not run around and run and jump around playing for 2 weeks. And that's hard because, the first let me take that back. The day she came out of surgery, you could not even tell she had surgery. She was ready to get in the car with Callie, and she was ready to play. We got her home. She's ready to jump out of the car. it's hard to keep them down, but she's doing good. She just, every once in a while, just takes a crazy spurt. So,
you guys, I slept pretty good last night until I had my dream.
she had a bad dream. Lynn, absolutely. Are you okay? It's probably, Lauren, because we're having to, that was probably when Dolly was jumping up on the couch and we were moving back and forth, probably. Sorry. Let's see. Dolly is a
Golden Doodle.
golden doodle. Yep. Let's see. I was trying to read the rest of the absolutely, Melissa. I'm so sorry. Praying for your family.
Remember when?
Vicky, yes. Sweet lady.
No, look.
Oh my goodness, Kate. Bless your heart. Mary Lynn said that she met Porter Wagner, Callie.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Allison, I heard it this morning, and I don't know. I didn't see his news conference today, so I don't know. What did I do? What'd I do?
Lift your hair up in the back.
Oh. My hair, I've not had a haircut in a year. It's a mess.
Me either. I feel like my hair's still short, kind of.
Still short?
Yeah.
We live in Gainesville, Georgia. What do we have for supper?
We had Taco Bell. We was going to have Taco Bell yesterday, but yesterday was the night that Mom had her cramp. So I didn't want to get it because I had that the day that Mom had her cramp. So I just didn't want to get it.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead.
There are some things in life that you just don't ever want to have to go through again, and a cramp is one of them, so I'll never have Taco Bell on a Tuesday again.
Bless her heart. Y'all, I have a bad restless leg syndrome. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that.
But the words that came out of your mouth still haunt me. Lord, please don't let me have another one. That still
that was the worst cramp I ever had, and it has like scarred Callie for life. And her daddy had one when we had those bad storms come through and we were out without power. But it was in the top inner thighs. That was the worst cramp I've ever had in my whole entire life. It was bad.
Oh my word!
But
you were crying, and I've never seen you in so much pain in my life.
Shelby, everybody said it was good. It was completely, every bite was 8, so I guess it was good.
What?
The cake.
Girl!
Keith said, She said it was delicious. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see, what was it? Oh, I have restless leg syndrome really bad.
I had a burrito loco taco.
And Keith said something this morning. We were in there. Callie's still sleeping on the mattress in our bedroom because of Dolly can't jump up and down off the bed.
It's a miracle. I love watching what my mom and dad does at night. They're so funny. You literally snored last night.
Did I?
You were like... I woke up and I was like, what was that?
There's no telling.
wonder I had a dream I had a pig last night because of y'all snoring like that.
I was snorting.
You were snorting.
What was it? I was fixing to say something. Oh, there's no telling. Honestly, there is no telling. I would love, really, somebody probably needs to, like, snap a picture. Don't do that, really. But, my glasses.
You have your mouth wide open.
I
know. With slobber coming out. There's some nights you drool at night. Yeah, you do. You have no idea what you do when you're asleep. Because you're sound asleep.
So, my glasses that I've had.
She's just like this last night. She was like,
Callie said she dreamed she had a pig. That's why she said she dreamed she had a pig, because she heard me snorting. Oh, Lord.
I was like, I stood up, I looked around, I was like, what was that? And I turned over to you, and you were just like,
that emotionally drained me yesterday. I couldn't handle it. Oh, Lord. But anyway,
did you have your tonsils and adenoids taken out?
Yes.
Oh, well then they must have left a piece.
Oh.
They don't make stuff like they used to, but they still make golden doodles like they used to.
Oh, Lord, Callie.
Technology has changed.
It has. So I wake myself up in the middle of the night, and my
Granny does too. She wakes herself up when she snores really loud.
I don't know. It may be the snoring that wakes me up, but I'll wake up and my glasses broke. And so now I only have one arm on my glasses. So I have to put them on at night or I cannot sleep. So I'll wake up and my glasses are like this way instead of on my eyes. They're this way on my face because the one part's
Guys,
gone.
I'm gonna wake up one night and I'm gonna videotape
No,
her snoring like that,
no.
so that you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Can you
I ain't never.
fake do it? So
Fake?
I
can't fake snore. I can't.
She was like this. She was like. Except you whistled when you did it. You're like, I can't even do it right. But
Are you sure that wasn't your daddy?
I'm sure.
Oh, I think it was.
No, you snore too.
I do.
I remember when I used to sleep in between you guys. I couldn't sleep.
Because we both snored.
Yeah.
But we were in there.
We were smushed like a Krabby Patty. Mom and Dad was the bun and I was the meat, and we just smushed together.
Oh, Lord. We were in there this morning and we were sitting there Keith was sitting on the side of the bed and Callie was laid on the mattress and I was getting ready or had got up to turn on the coffee pot and, or something. I don't even remember what I was doing. And, Keith said something about, cause they're flannel sheets, and Keith said, it's time to get, it's time for Mama to get us some summer sheets, I think is how he put it. And I said, really? And he said, yeah, these are flannel. And I said, well, it's funny you say that because look, and I pull back the sheets and I have to move my legs at night because I have the restless leg syndrome. And I have a hole in the mattress. I mean, not in the mattress, but in the sheets about this big where I move my legs at night because of the restless leg syndrome. So it was funny, but
you know
I didn't know I snored.
You know what?
And that's my cat. That's why you.
There'll be times where I'm just having a good dream.
Yeah, and I wake you up snoring.
No, no, I wake myself up having to go to the bathroom, and I'm just like. Really?
And you're like, what in the world?
But then I go back to sleep, and then the dream keeps going. So
well, that's good that it keeps going.
Except I wish I could have got the heck out of that dream I had last night. That was bad.
She did have a bad dream last night. And I told her, I said, it's okay. Sometimes we just get things on our mind, and you have a bad dream. So, and we had talked about doodle and different things yesterday, and I think that was on her mind. So she did have a bad dream, but she dreamed she had a pig named Penelope. So that was me snoring. That's why she had that.
And then you walked up and you told me that Dolly didn't make it, and then I laid on the grass and I was just so heartbroken.
Bless your heart. But I'm glad that was just a dream. Just a dream, just a dream, just a dream.
Yeah, me too.
She's a mess. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Let's see. I'm so behind on the comments, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Guys, I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering.
Absolutely, Jandy. Absolutely. If she's not 16 and above, They're not, that group has not been called yet. And I don't know.
They're doing some testing, I think.
For what, honey? For children?
They're doing some, they're testing some of that.
Yeah, they're testing for children. I don't think any of it is approved yet for children. So, she's a mess. She is so funny. Let's see. She did get her shot today. She got it and she was so happy.
I'm ready for bed, you guys. I feel so relieved now that I'm doing this Q&A, and I got my COVID shot today, and
you just got it going on.
I got it going on. Who knows what's gonna happen? They might even ask me to sit in the dugout with them, and you never know.
Deborah, my favorite color is pink.
Mink. As Landon calls it, his favorite color is a mink.
Yes, Rose, absolutely. Oh, phase was doctors and healthcare workers too. Don't pick your lip. Oh, thank you, Betsy. Thank you for enjoying it. We're just crazy people. Absolutely crazy people, ain't we?
Yeah, we're down to the earth and country as I'll get out. And what did I say? We were dropping down the road, and I said, "When you're looking at me, you're looking at country." Yeah.
That's exactly what she said. She said,
I got some tomboy spirit, but these are the only thing that keeps me girly girl.
Oh, your fingernails?
Yeah.
She loves to get her fingernails done.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's right. You don't have to, I think, and we're still going to be careful. We're still, we're still going to be careful. And look at that heart. If you look right here, that looks just like a heart. Still social distance, still wear a mask. We'll still, take precautions, but it will just ease our minds that we are vaccinated. We give Callie the flu vaccine, so
yeah, you guys, I'm so thrilled.
So, Amber, Callie has gotten sick with the flu shot. Callie has gotten achy and run. Well, not this past time she didn't, but in times past she has ran a low grade fever. But she didn't
get sick after the
flu shot.
Yeah.
This last shot you had, not COVID, but the shots you had before were not the flu shot.
Oh yeah, have I ever had the flu before? Like the actual?
No.
I thought I had the flu before.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Y'all, I'm so... Hey, Shelly!
Hey,
Shelly's on
Shelly!
here. How are you?
Girl, I've been looking for you.
I know it. And it's not going to be long. Shelly, she got her first vaccination today. And hopefully she'll be able to start coming, getting out a little bit more. And maybe we'll run into you again. She misses seeing you.
Thank you for my Gucci bag.
Okay, Bonnie, thank you. Bonnie said the Georgia governor is changing the age to 55, also with people with diabetes, heart disease, and other medical problems. Well, that's good. And now is it all 55 and over with that, or is it all ages with those? I guess he changed the 65 over 65 to 55 and over you can have it, and then individuals with those disabilities. Okay, I get it. Okay.
So you guys are my good friend.
Vanessa said, I went to Hobby Lobby today and come across some Bigfoot socks.
Oh my gosh.
Lordy.
All right, who's ready for me to sing a song?
Oh, Star, thank you. So, I mean, I appreciate y'all helping us, and I appreciate y'all standing up and helping us get that, because I mean it did help us get it resolved. I mean, and it's sad that it had to come to that, because it was just a lack of communication, and that's sad. And there may be, and this is the way I look at it. And I know, like I said, there's a lot of unknowns, but the way that I look at it is, what if, like, we had a man that was a church member, and he died a week before he could have got the COVID shot. So what happens if those individuals that they turned away that were able to get it, what if they get COVID and die or have severe complications because of the COVID? And it was all because of a lack of communication. And I know everybody has faults. I have faults. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I know I have faults, and I get that. But if somebody comes and says, I've called the CDC, they made the appointment on your appointment line, and we meet the guidelines, then, and if somebody there don't know the exact answer and you're just guessing at it, then you need to, you need to go higher up till you get the, ask why. When I went in there and I said, well, she's 16. I mean, she's over 16. She's not 18, but she's 16, and Pfizer you can have at 16 and up, and she does have intellectual disabilities. Then I would have said, okay, well, let's just, and they did make the appointment. It wasn't like I made the appointment. They made the appointment and knew how old she was. So I would start, okay, well, let's go and just make sure. And then, higher up should have been told, and it should have went down the line, because this is the thing, if you made that vaccine and it was out there for them to get, then it should be able to be given to them when they are called. Also, everybody's not going to, it's not going to be straightforward. There should be things in there, just like if they're 16 and up, then they can have Pfizer if they're have intellectual disabilities. But and then 18 and up for Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson, whatever the age is on it. And then if there's other things that they qualify for, then it should be under that one thing. I don't know. I'm not an expert at that, and I don't know. I'm just thankful that y'all helped us.
I like her nails.
Mine?
Yeah, I need to get fake ones. They last longer.
Callie, do you have your questions ready for the ball team? Y'all
are going to be asking them. Actually, you guys can also, you can ask us all kinds of questions if you guys want to.
I'm reading my name. Lord have mercy. The time for for Friday is, we're probably going to do it early. So it's probably going to be around 4 to 4:30, somewhere between 4 and 4:15. I will know more when we get to the ball field, and we're going to be at the ball field at 3:45, and I think we may start at 4. But if it seems like it's going to be like 4:15 or somewhere in that, I will let you know, like, say 10 minutes before we go live. Is that okay? That so that y'all can be on. But I just want to,
yes.
It will be earlier than 7.
Yes. You guys, I hope you guys are just as excited about this as I am, because this is Barry important because y'all are gonna learn more about the baseball team. So am I. So I can't wait.
Well, and then again, this is, I know people that's had the vaccine also that, you know, I don't know. All I know is I followed the guidelines and, you know, and I had problems and it's just crazy. I don't know, but oh goodness. I'm stiff. I'm getting old. I'm going to get the book.
I'm getting old too.
Oh, golly.
I feel it, you guys.
You feel it? You feel like you're getting old?
Can you feel it? Yes, I can.
Lord.
I feel old. I've been here 17 years now.
What did you say?
I feel old. I've been here 17 years now. I feel old. I've been here for 17 years now. So old. So old. I need to take some
aspirin.
I need to be a facial.
Oh my goodness, a facial? Oh goodness.
I probably got wrinkles all over me. You guys just can't see them because they're covered up good. I am really silly, you guys.
She is very silly. Yeah, she's 17.
18. I am 17.
Karen, I am.
18.
Well, I think Keith is asleep. I think I'll be 52 this year.
Yes, you will.
Thank you. Yeah. Absolutely, Alicia. Do you know that Keith preached a revival? He loves to preach revivals. He preached a revival in Killen, Alabama. We have friends that live in Alabama, in Killen, and I can't think of the other name. And then we have friends in Mobile.
Mobile,
Alabama. So absolutely, you just let us know, girl, when, and we will be there. He would love that. Callie could give her testimony. Callie has gave her testimony at churches before. She gave her testimony right before the pandemic happened. She gave her testimony at a church here that was doing a redback hymnal singing and reunion type thing, and they sung all the redback hymnals, and she gave her testimony.
Have I ever told you the story about the abandoned tattoo store?
Oh, Lord.
It's the store that nobody goes to, and I'm gonna
Alicia, absolutely.
I'm gonna figure out why they left.
Oh, she's gonna find out why they left.
It's not.
We passed by that tattoo parlor all the time, and she said something happened. She said
something happened there.
I just don't even know what happened.
I probably don't even want to know.
Sarah, her 2 weeks up is next Tuesday, so a week from yesterday, she'll be.
I'm so excited that I get to have time with my mom and dad and Dolly for another week, and then it'll just go.
Bye,
back
Diane.
to
Vicky, we would love to come to Ohio. Absolutely. But yes, absolutely.
Ohio's home of the Yahoo, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. You know what a Yahoo is? It's getting to a Bigfoot, but instead of go, woo, it goes, Yahoo!
Oh, Tillman's Corner. Where have I heard that? Is it near Mobile? Where have I heard that? Tillman's Corner. Alicia, is it? Oh, Alicia said those hot tamale peeps are at Kroger. No, Sarah. She's always did virtual school. Always.
I've always done virtual school.
We'd love to come to Canada too. Oh my gosh.
Home of the
But Callie, Tillman's Corner, is that near? Yes. Okay, so that's where I've heard it from. We would love to come, Alicia, seriously. If your pastor would like for Keith to come and preach, and Callie could give her testimony, she would love that. She's done that a lot. Went and, yes, near Mobile, Alabama. And that's near Dolphin Island, where we love to go. We love Dolphin Island. Oh my gosh, it's just absolutely wonderful.
We were just planning our vacation because
thank you.
We'll be fully vaccinated, so we
Tammy,
were
we could come. We don't live. I mean, I don't think it would be far from Kentucky for us to drive.
Figure out our vacation plan for this year.
Callie has been talking about ready to go on vacation, and she said, "I don't care where it is. I just want to go. I just want to go somewhere." So my daughter's, one of my daughter's middle name,
where do
you all live?
We live in Gainesville, Georgia. Home of yours truly and the Georgia Peach, you guys.
Yep, absolutely. Home of the Georgia Peach.
I said that in the pilot of the True Love the film last year.
Oh, Linda, that would be amazing. We would love to. Let's see. What was I saying?
I am the littlest child, but I'm the spoiled child, Bubba. You guys are the last one to tie the knot. That's
yes.
It. And then
Patsy wants us to sing Happy Birthday to Abby. Can you sing Happy Birthday?
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha. Hooray.
Happy birthday, Abby. Oh, we'd love to come to Ireland too.
I would love to come to Ireland.
South Wales. Goodness gracious, we could just...
Oh my gosh, does that mean that they have whales in the South?
Maybe. The Georgia Peach means that that's like our... we're actually... Gainesville's actually the chicken capital of the world, or it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but the Georgia Peach is what they like. We have that on like the water towers or whatever and stuff. So
well, no wonder KFC's so good because we're the chicken capital. No wonder we got chickens. LOL.
Well, happy birthday, Angie. My birthday's the 19th. We have a lot of people on here that its birthdays are in March. Rhode Island is what? Oh, I've always wanted to come to Rhode Island. I'll look that up, Alicia. Yes, they're on Callie's page. There's one I know of last year of Callie doing her testimony, and they're all throughout her Facebook page. She has where she's gave her testimony. Oh, Callie wants to come to Texas for sure.
Yeah, because, Texas, I've always wanted to meet a cowboy.
Oh, Dory, we live in Gainesville, and we come to Metro Atlanta all the time.
You know what? Have you guys ever heard the Ultimate Country Cowboy Showdown? I love watching it.
Oh, Bertha, bless your heart. Now,
there's this song called God Sent Me to Tell the Message. God Bless Texas. There's a song have you ever heard that song? God told me to send the message. God bless Texas.
Let's see. Is it really Karen? Oh my gosh. Well, happy birthday. Callie, I don't know if some of y'all may not have heard, but Callie said one time on here, she said she would love to, or we talked about it, we'd love to rent an RV and just start and go from state to state to state and just stop somewhere along the way, different times, and like have like a meet and greet. She would love that. We did like a little meet and greet at Dollywood one time. A testimony is just telling about what God's done in her life. Her Facebook page is this page, A Look Into Callie's Heart.
Yeah. Every little thing I do always seems enough for you.
Oh, I'd love to, Bertha. I love seafood. Love
Oh my
seafood.
gosh.
Yes, Annie, thank you. Everybody that's having birthdays, happy birthday. Okay, so I'm going to do Daily Dose of True Love really quick, and then we'll probably hop off because it is, let's see what time it is.
It's only 8:53.
Oh my goodness, it is almost 9 o'clock.
And I got to call
see.
Kara after this.
Did Kara call you?
Yeah, twice. I got to make sure she's all right.
Oh goodness, yeah, we better, you better call her. So, she has, Lisa, and she loves it. She does so good with it. She has used it, and
My head
we
was
haven't.
hurting, though, because I popped something out of it when I got in the car.
Oh yes, well, bless her heart, y'all. She sat outside in a
But
minute
I
while I
was
was
doing
cleaning the.
all this yesterday.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly, Jennifer. Thank you for answering that. Okay, so today's Daily Dose of True Love is. Oh, let's do that right. Today's Daily Dose of True Love.
Tonight.
What'd I say?
Today's.
Tonight's Daily Dose of True Love is coming from 1 John 4:8, and it says, He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. And I don't, when we were doing our hearts, I said 1 John 4:7-8 is one of the Bible verses that I love. And I learned it a long time ago I went to a Christian camp, me and my pastor's granddaughter, and she's usually on here. And we stayed, I forgot how many nights we stayed, days and nights we stayed there at the camp. And we would go, we'd have devotions in the morning, and then we would eat breakfast, and then we'd have like a game time, and then we would have devotions at lunch. And then we would have lunch, have devotion, and then we would have like free time, and then we'd have games and song time, and then we'd have devotions at night. And at song time, they taught us all these songs, and one of them was 1 John 4:7-8. And how we did it was, it says, Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God, and knoweth God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. And then it said, at the end of it, it would say 1 John 4:7-8. And I love that. And that stuck in my mind since I was little. And I love that.
What's
and every
the
time.
other song? I am a C.
Yeah, I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIN. And I have CHRIST in my HEART. And I will LIVEETERNALLY. But, and every time this scripture, I read that scripture, I still see all of camp, and I remember the devotions and the time that I got to spend with sweet Christian friends and friends that I haven't thought of or seen in years and years. And so that had helped me remember that Bible verse. And so whenever I do that, I sing it in my head every time I read it. But tonight's Daily Dose devotion is created by love. Oh, did you really, Miss Debbie? I love it. And every time a preacher can preach, say, okay, my sermon's going to be from 1 John 4:7-8. And in my head, I'm singing that song. I just love it. Oh, Sarah, that's so sweet. So today,
I'm so sorry. I feel really bad. I feel like I keep on getting distracted.
It's okay. You're all right. It says, created by love. And the verse was 1 John 4:8. And it says, we all have those days when we don't feel loved. understood, noticed, or appreciated. Those days are difficult and we can feel incredibly sad and lonely. Sometimes those days stretch to longer periods that we might start buying into the idea that we don't matter. That cycle of depression is heartbreaking and deliberating. The reality is that God sees you, He understands you, and He appreciates you, and most of all, He loves you immensely. When others might call you worthless, He calls you valuable, prized, and treasured. He loves you so much that He gave His life for you. When you feel your self-worth threatened, remember you were created by a God of love and you are loved. And that is what Callie is made to do and made to tell. That, sometimes you don't feel loved. Sometimes you don't feel appreciated. Sometimes you don't feel noticed. Sometimes you don't feel understood. And, and it does. And sometimes, those feelings linger and you do start going into a depression. But you know what? Most of all, and just like this says, people can hurt you. People can let you down. People can say things that cut you to the bone. But you know what? God loves you. And even though sometimes you feel like that you are all alone and that you're worthless and that you are not worth not worth anything, or you feel not loved or appreciated or seen or heard or whatever, God loves you. And it says, I have to read this again because this just makes me like warm inside. I mean, I feel, and I'll be honest, sometimes I just said this to somebody that, I know, sometimes they may not understand. Sometimes you may not understand where I'm coming from, or you don't get what I'm saying. But, all I want you to do is support me and just say, I'm with you, or I love you, or, I'm here for you, whatever. And sometimes that's all we need. But you know what? When we don't have our family that does that, or when we don't have our friends that do that, or we don't have our spouses that do that, or we don't have our mothers or fathers that do that, or we don't have, if we feel like that we don't have anybody, you always have the Lord. He always loves you. Still go back to that devotion that I did a year ago almost, that it says, God knows who I am. He knows every bit of my being. He knows my head. He knows my heart. He knows everything about me. He knows what I'm going to say. He knows what I'm going to think. He knows everything about me. I can hide things from people. I can hide things from my kids. I can hide things from my husband. I can hide things from my family. But you know what? I don't hide a thing from the Lord. He knows everything. And guess what? He still loves me. And that's what this says. When you feel like that people don't understand you, when you feel like that nobody understands you and you don't have anybody that supports you, when you feel unappreciated, God loves you. He appreciates you. He is there to support you, and He wants only good for you. Isn't that amazing? And not only that, is He loves you so much that He laid down His life for you. He gave His life for you. He gave His life. And you know what? He gave His life for you personally. He gave His life for me personally. He gave His life for Callie personally. Isn't that amazing that somebody loves us that much? And if He loves us that much, and if He laid down His life for us, don't you think He wants good for us? Don't you think that He wants to work everything for our good? And He's got our best interest in mind, and He's working everything for our good. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that just blows my mind. It's so amazing. I have to read this again. It says, we all have those days where we don't feel like that we're loved, or that we're understood or noticed or appreciated. Those days are difficult and we feel incredibly sad and lonely. Sometimes those days stretch to longer periods and we might start buying into the idea that we don't matter. That cycle of depression is heartbreaking and deliberating. The reality is that God sees you. When you feel like that nobody sees you. And there's been times I feel like that, honestly. Sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing all this and I never stop and nobody notices. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I notice what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I love my life. But sometimes we just need somebody to say, good job. You're doing a good job. And Callie always does that. And my husband always does that too. And my family always does that. But I'm just saying, sometimes I just sit there and say, my goodness, nobody's noticing what I'm doing. You know, what I'm doing doesn't matter. But you know what? God always does. He's always there. And he's always saying, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Keep doing it. It says, and he understands us and he appreciates us. And it says, he loves you immensely. He loves me immensely. There's no love like the Lord's love. I love my children with every bit of my being, and I would lay down my life for them. But you know what? God loves them more. And it just is amazing to me. And you're not invisible to the Lord. The Lord sees you and he loves you. He loves everything about you. Sometimes he may not be happy, or he may not be happy with some of the things that we do. And I fail him every day, and he may feel sad at some of the stuff I do and some of the decisions I make without seeking him. But you know what? He still loves me. Even though that I fail him, and when I say I fail him every day. Multiple times a day I fail him, but he still loves me. And you know, there's been times that I have walked away from him. I have turned my back and walked the other way and thought I could do it without him, and I quickly learned that I can't. But guess what? He was always standing right there to welcome me back. And when I fall apart and I make a mess of things, and I do that all the time, he's right there to pick up all my pieces and put me right back together again. And it is absolutely, absolutely amazing to me that the Lord loves me that much. And he loves you that much. And it says, when others might call you worthless, he calls you valuable, prized, and treasured. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? Sometimes, you're right, Lorraine, and sometimes even, sometimes I do that, you know, sometimes I feel that way. And so I think Callie, hadn't you even asked me one time, what did you say one time to me about do you ever
feel like the law is expected from you from being a pastor's wife?
Yes, that's one thing. But what did you say to me the other day? I can't remember your exact words. You said to me, am I ever too much? Or how did you say that? I can't remember exactly how.
Do I ever get on your nerves?
Yeah, she said that. She said, do I ever get on your nerves? No. And that's what I told her. No, you do not ever get on my nerves. You are not a burden to me. You are not, everything I do it because I love her, and I do it because I want to be there. I do it because God gave her to me. I do it for my other children because I love them and they're my children, and that's my job. And it's not just my job. I do it because I love them. And that's how God is with us. That's what he is. He created us from love. He had love for us. And that's, you know, I think about doing things for my children and giving them things and loving them unconditionally. Even, you know, if sometimes, you know, you used to when Delaney was living at home, well, I say Delaney was the last one to leave, but even Amanda and Brianna, when they were at home and I would, you know, just get so irritated because they didn't pick something up, or, you know, I told them to go do something and I just get so irritated. And then you know, I get all over them because I'm so irritated because they didn't do what I said. And I think back now, you know, I wonder if that's what God does with me. I wonder if he gets irritated at me, or if he just wants to like get all over me because I don't listen to him and I don't do what he tells me to do, because I don't always do what he tells me to do. And I don't always seek his will in things. And then sometimes when I do seek his will, I choose to go my own way, and then I make a mess of things. So, you know, but God still loves me even when I make a mess. And I still love my kids when they make a mess. But God loves us more than we could ever imagine. So when we feel worthless, when we feel, let me find that again. I love that right there where it says, hang on. Way over here. It says, when others might call you worthless, or when you feel like you're worthless, God, calls you valuable, treasured, and prized. He loves you so much that he gave his life for you. When you feel your self-worth threatened, remember you were created by a God of love. Oh my goodness. And that just is I mean, we talk about love and we talk about how we love people. I talk about how Callie loves people, but the love Christ has for us is nothing anywhere near the love that we have for people, and the way that we love our children and the way we love our family. It is just amazing how much God loves us. So guys, we love you, but God loves you more. And we're so thankful for y'all being on here tonight. And some of them said, tell Callie to smile. Some said Callie looks tired. But sometimes
I'm so sorry. I'm just focusing on the TV and I get really confused.
The music is still on. And sometimes when she gets focused on something, and sometimes whenever I'm doing the devotions, she's listening to what I'm saying and she gets caught up in that, because once we get off the phone, she'll say, Mom, that was amazing. You said so and so and so and so. So she's caught up in the music on the TV and hopefully listen to the devotion.
Yes, of course.
I know. And it is, Bertha. It is. Sometimes sometimes it's hard to even love ourselves. And sometimes, we do get upset with ourselves. And sometimes, we don't like the way we are, or we don't like. That was Callie calling me. She just hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh.
I meant to hit the button that turns the phone off, but instead I hit the call button.
That's okay. But,
I called and interrupted the live. I feel
exactly
so
right.
bad.
Oh, it's okay. You're good.
I was just trying to throw some humor in there.
There you go. You were trying to
throw that humor.
Throw it in there. But guys, we love you, and thank you for being on here tonight. And remember, when you are having a hard day and you just need some loving, just remember, just soak up the Lord's love and let him give you comfort, peace, and love like nobody else can. We love you guys. Thank you for everything. Pray for Callie this week. Pray for the Q&A. And think of your questions that you want to ask the baseball team with Callie. And we'll be back tomorrow for another daily dose of true love. We love you guys so much, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night, unless we decide to hop on earlier tomorrow. Bye, guys. We love you.
Pretty sure we will, to give them the update on how I feel.
Don't pick your lips.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. She said, Mom, we need to give an update on how I feel. So